Hello, everyone. Let's go ahead and review some of the math concepts that we have been learning. Let's talk about adding. So remember, adding is when you take groups of numbers and you join them or you put them together to make a total. So we have the numeral 1. So let's show that with one purple dot. And over here we have 3. Let's show that with 3 dots or counters. Let's call them counters, 3 counters. Okay, so 1 purple and 3 yellow, 1 add 3. To get a total, all we do is we just go back and we count all of them. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 and 3 is 4. So let's try it this way. Here's 1, and here's 3 more yellow. 2. All right, let's go back and recount them. 1 and 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are a total of 4 counters. 1 and 3 equals 4. I know you've been working on some worksheets that have some balanced equations, and I wanted to take some time and talk about that a little bit more. Let's talk about our symbols. Remember, the plus sign, this is the plus sign, it means to add or join or put together. The equal sign means the same amount as. So if we look at these two groups, we have 7 total here, but we also have 7 here. This is just a different color. So that means that the numbers that go here should be the same amount as the number after the equal sign, and that is what's going to make it balanced. The numbers have to be the same on both sides of the equal sign. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take a look up here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple. So I'm going to type the number 5. And we are adding 2 yellow. So I'm going to put 2. 5 and 2 is the same as, what is 5 and 2? If we put 5 and 2 together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 and 2 is 7. So remember, the 5 and 2 has to be the same as 7. So another way to read this equation would be 5 plus 2 is the same as 7. And that's true. If we have 5 purple and 2 yellow, we put those together and we get 7. So it's 7 on this side of the equal sign and 7 here. All right. Now let's count on. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Whoa, that was easy and quick. How did we do that? Well, remember, this is a 5 frame, and when the 5 frame is full, we know there are 5. And then we think, what comes after 5? 6, 7. Do that one more time with me. 5, 6, 7. Good, there are 7 counters. Let's try it with the 10 frame. So remember, once again, here's 10 frame and it's full, so we know there are 10. Ready? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 counters. So we did not have to count all of these because we know the 10 frame is full. We know there's 10, so we say 10. Do it again with me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 counters. Okay, let's talk about greater. Remember, greater means more. So if we look at the two sets, we have a pink set and we have a green set of bears. In the pink set, there are 4, and in the green set, there are 2. So which set is greater? Which has more? Clearly, we can see the pink set has more. Therefore, 4 is greater than 2. Very good. Now, if we want to use the word less or fewer, remember that is the smaller amount. We can see the green set has a smaller amount because it's only 2. 2 is fewer than 4, or 2 is less than 4. Okay, let's use our number track or number line to determine which number is greater, 3 and 8. So we see 3 is closer to 1 and 2, and 8 is much further away. In fact, 8 is closer to 9 and 10. So because 8 is so much further away than 3, we can determine that 8 is greater or more than 3. So 8 is greater than 3. if we look at our number track again, we want to know what number comes just before 9. So we have 9 in the red box. What number? And remember, numbers that come before are going to be less. So numbers less than 9, but the question is what comes just before 9? So if you look at 9, what comes just before it? So remember, it's a smaller number. We would see that is 8. So 8 comes just before 9. But what if I ask this question? What if I say what numbers come what numbers come before 9? Well, all of these numbers come before 9. I could say 8 comes before 9, 5 comes before 9, 3 comes before 9. If you said any of these numbers, 1 all the way through 8, you would be correct. But if I want to know what number comes just before 9, what number, we know it would be 8. 8 comes just before 9. If I say what numbers come before 9, if you said any of these, you would be correct. Okay, now let's talk about the word after. So here is the numeral 4. It's in a red box. Remember, numbers that come after are greater. So if we want to know what numbers come after 4, you could say any of these. So any numbers from 5 to 10 are greater than 4. So you could say 7 comes after 4, 9 comes after 4, 10 comes after 4. But what if I said what number comes just after 4? You would see the number that comes just after it is 5. So 5 comes after 4. But if I were to say what numbers come after 4, if you said any of these, 5 through 10, you would be correct. All right, let's talk about the word fewer. Remember, fewer is also another word for less, which means a smaller amount. So if I have 4 and I take 1 away, that would be fewer. So a 3 is fewer than 4. I could take another 1 away. 2 is fewer than 4, and I could just keep going. So any number fewer is smaller, less than 4. Let's talk about the word more. I have 4 dots, so 4 means greater. So if I have 4 and I add 1, 2, 3. Oh, I added 3 more. I put 3 more. So I had 4, and what is more than 4? I put, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have 7 dots. 7 is more than 4. So remember, more means greater, a greater amount. 7 is more than 4. Okay, my friends, so that's some review and some of the things we have been learning and talking about. I hope this was helpful. If you need to go back and rewatch it to help you remember some of these skills, please feel free to go do that. All right.